Welcome to Armstrong Stadium. Matt White, Roderick McLean here in Hampton, and it is homecoming for the host Pirates, playing host to the Dragons of Virginia, Lynchburg, and we are set and ready to go here from Armstrong Stadium. And Roderick, this should be a pretty exciting game as the Pirates come in 3-4 overall, and the Dragons of Virginia Lynchburg 0-6. So two teams trying to correct their season and trying to come away with the win here. And you know, at homecoming, Hampton wants to come away with a win to get back to 500.
Definitely, man. It's homecoming, and they want to put on a show for their fans. And they're on a 2-game losing streak, losing to Hampton University 31-16. So they're definitely trying to get this win for the fans. And you talk about Lynchburg, they haven't had the season that they wanted to have, so they definitely want to get this one in. I feel like they got to start with the running game. How about you?
I think it's going to start with their running game. They want to control the tempo. They want to keep the ball out of the hands of a quarterback in DeAndre Francois, who on the year has thrown for almost 800 yards, 10 touchdowns. You want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible if you're Lynchburg. And with that being said, Lynchburg wins the toss. They elected to defer to the second half, so the Pirates will have an opportunity to put some points on the board here early as they come into today's game. 3-4 overall, and currently in the bottom third of the Big South standings at 0-2, tied with Presbyterian and Charleston Southern as teams who have yet to put a win in the Coleman Conference. The ball is teed up, and it will be a low line drive. It will be returned across the 20-25. Bell on the return diagonally to the 30, 35 to the 40 before he's forced out of bounds. And a great starting field position for the Pirates. Be 1st and 10 near midfield here on homecoming.
They have a great opportunity here.
Bell, a bit of a specialist for Hampton. You'll see him line up as receiver, sometimes a tailback. So he's definitely a playmaker that Coach Robert Prunty, who now in his second year at Hampton, 11-7 overall, looking to get back to 500 here. He's very innovative with his offense, and Francois and the Pirates in the all blue jerseys, blue tops, will start off with the running game of their own. It'll be Sean McKenzie who's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards before he's finally brought down.
He's hard to get down, Matt.
Yeah, he's a bowling ball, listed at 5'11", 224 pounds. He's a battering ram, and Coach Prunty likes to give it to him several times. And Francois has trouble holding the snap, elects to run with it. He'll get the first down. His helmet comes off, so he will have to come off the field for one play here. Coming in to replace him will be Austin Bradley, grad transfer from Coastal Carolina. First down for the Pirates. First time today into Dragon territory. 1st and 10 at the 45 of Lynchburg. Bradley again will hand off to McKenzie. Another pickup of 3 to 4 yards, and Francois will return to the field.
Pirates definitely trying to set that tone with the run game.
It's going to bring up now 2nd down and about 6. Pirates need to get to the 35 for a new set of downs. Francois in the shotgun. Pressure coming from the Dragons. McKenzie will run over one defender. He'll cross the 40, bring about 3rd and 4 here, depending on the spot here. Bell will come into the game. He'll replace the tight end Stanley. 4 receiver look here for Hampton. 3rd and 4, ball spotted to the 39-yard line. Francois has plenty of time, looks over the middle, has a receiver, but can't hold on to the football. Was Marcel Paul, the redshirt junior, transfer from Cincinnati, and it'll bring up 4th down and a good opening stop Opening drive stop here for the Dragons, Roderick.
Yes, yes. And the Hampton Pirates, they look good. That offensive line did a good job protecting DeAndre Francois. Unfortunately, the receiver just couldn't hold on to the ball.
Return man for the Dragons will be sitting on his own 10. Punt is going to be angled to the sideline.
Good punt.
Great job by Aurora, the specialist there on the punt. So opening drive here for Lynchburg, as we talked in the opening minutes here, Roderick, not having the season they would want. Coach Bobby Roman, his second year, Dragons 2-14, and they've had a couple different men take snaps at the quarterback position. Sherman Brown and Richardson each bring their own unique skill set, and coming out today, at least initially, will be Brown. First and 10 from their own 5-yard line. Brown in the shotgun is going to look to hand off to his tailback. He's going to find some room to work.
Good tackle.
Before he's tackled, that was Newman, Thomas Newman.
Lynchburg is deep in their territory. They got to get out of there. Hopefully Brown could do a better job today with the throwing of the ball, Matt.
That's right. It brings up second down here. Dragons in the shadow of their own end zone. They're going to go back to Newman, and he's going to turn the corner before he's forced out of bounds. A solid pickup, 3 or 4 yards near the first down marker, makes this third and manageable for the Dragons.
That's exactly what the Dragons need to do today. They got to set the tone with their running game. The running game has been inconsistent so far in the season. Brown in the shotgun. Looking to throw.
Able to escape the first set of defenders before the ball comes loose. Oral Vasarian had a shot at it, but it looked like one of the linemen, I think that was Mike Washington.
Fumble recorded by the Dragons.
I believe that looked like number 64, Mike Washington, able to fall down on top of the ball. Great job by the Lions. Actually, that was 54, excuse me. Saylor, able to fall down on top of it.
Good defense by the Pirates.
Punt is away. It's a low kick. It's going to fall to the 31 and take a Dragon bounce across the 40. And before it comes to a stop near midfield, and it will be second drive here for the Pirates.
Attention in the stadium. Attention in the stadium. Will the family of Tristan Ridley.
So far the Pirates have had a good receiver, Matt. Jadakiss Bonds. What you think about him?
To the press box. Tristan is helping me announce the game. The parents of Tristan Ridley, please report to the press box.
DeAndre Francois definitely got to get Bonds the ball more in this one, as he has a mismatch.
False start. Offense. Number 77. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And we got a false start here on Keldrick Wilson, the right tackle for the Pirates.
Snap. There's going to be another handout to McKenzie. He's able to drive back to the original line of scrimmage and maybe even pick up a yard near the 45-yard line of Lynchburg. Pirates have been pretty successful with the ground attack. Bell will come out. Replacing him is Stanley.
Almost had an offsides there.
Francois will drop back. He's looking right. Will come back left. He's going to tuck it and run. Cross the 40 to the 35. Goes down near the 30-yard line. Great pickup and a first down.
Great run by
Hampton.
Francois. And that was a great block by McKenzie, too. Francois loses the ball.
Yeah, there was a exchange issue there between Francois and McKenzie. I think McKenzie inadvertently poked the ball out, and Francois was able to fall down on top of it. And I think we're going to waiting for the official to mark the ball or the new line of scrimmage.
So far, the Dragons haven't had a bad game so far on the defensive end.
Well, it looks like the officials threw a flag before that exchange, and it was an illegal substitution. So it looks like the Pirates broke the huddle with one too many players. So that actually wipes away. No, it looks like it might have been on the defense. So, yeah, the Pirates actually gain yards there. It's going to be first down and looks to be 5. Francois hands out to McKenzie. McKenzie dancing, spinning across the 20 into the red zone. Another first down for Hampton.
Great run, great spin move here. Opportunity here for the Pirates to get one in the end zone.
Quick pass to Bell in the flats. He'll get down inside the 10 near the 5-yard line.
Cortez Lewis on the reception. Move the chains. First
Bell definitely has some speed on him.
Quick throw to the end zone. Bonds was tied up with the DB. Was looking for a pass interference call. Doesn't get it. So it'll bring up second down.
I believe that was Donald Smith matching up with Bonds, number 29. My apologies, number 21.
Quick handoff, McKenzie up the middle, and he's across the goal line, and Hampton strikes first here in this contest. McKenzie with the touchdown run makes the score here 6-0. Extra point on the way on the year. That's the third touchdown for McKenzie to go along with over 300 yards on the ground.
Not bad of a season. Pirates should be taking the field goal.
Extra point forthcoming. Snap down, kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:35 to go here in this first quarter. We'll be back. You're watching ESPN Plus.
Timeout.
Back here in Hampton, where the Pirates strike first on the touchdown run from McKenzie. Kickoff here momentarily. But once again, a reminder, this Big South Network broadcast is brought to you in part by Geico. Big South alumni could save even more with an alumni discount from Geico. Visit geico.com/Big South today. Marriott, the official hotel partner of the Big South Conference, and Sunbelt Rentals. We have equipment for that. The Dragons looking to return here across the 15 near the 20-yard line before the return man, Joshua Gray, goes down. And it will be another opportunity here for the Dragons to try and get some offense moving here in this opening quarter. So far, it's been all Hampton on the ground. And Roderick, the Dragons were pinned back inside their own 5-yard line on that last drive. This time, much better field position, right at about their own 21-yard line. Let's see what the Dragons do here. Snap and a handoff into the ball is on the turf. It looks like Oral Vasarian was right there to pick it up as the tackle on Newman popped the ball loose. And it looks looks like the Pirates offense, just like that, is right back on the field.
Another opportunity here for the Pirates. Great defense.
Yeah, one of the D linemen was able to break off, come through the line clear, make the strip tackle, and Orvasarian, who was a step slow the last time the ball was on the turf, this time able to pounce on the loose football.
He was right on it. Offense coming back onto the field for the Pirates. Francois in the shotgun.
Looks to be play action. Francois goes to the end zone. Had a man.
Wide open, but pass just wasn't on target.
Intended receiver, I believe, was number, I believe that was 88. Paul in the back of the end zone who couldn't make the catch. And it looks like you've got an injured Dragon on the field. I believe that's Stokes, number 6, the DB. And while you've got this timeout, a reminder, you're watching ESPN Plus, and this Big South Network broadcast is brought to you by Geico. Early here in the first quarter, it's homecoming here for the host Hampton Pirates, a team that had a lot of high expectations coming into this season, Roderick, but as you said, trying to snap what's been a 2-game losing streak against Gardner Webb on the 12th, 35-27, and then last week at Campbell, 31-16. Sometimes it's just good to come back home after 2 rough road games.
Definitely. So far, the offensive line for the Pirates is playing much better than the game against the Campbell. Hopefully that can continue.
They go back to the running game, up the middle. McKenzie, maybe a gain of 1 or 2 yards before he's brought down.
McKenzie have had an excellent game so far here for the Pirates. Francois in shotgun formation. And an incomplete pass.
Officials timeout for injury.
Looks like we've got an injured Pirate.
Looks to be number 2.
That's Catlett, the intended receiver. As the trainers attend to him, we'll take a look around the Sunbelt Reynolds out-of-town matchups this week. Presbyterian at Merrimack, North Alabama at Kennesaw, both of those with 1 o'clock kickoffs. We'll have a score updates for you momentarily. Gardner Webb at Western Carolina kicks off at 3. Monmouth is at Charleston Southern at 6 p.m. And then in another early action game, Campbell is at Gardner Webb. That also kicked off at 1:30.
That should be a good game.
Once again, we thank you for joining us here on ESPN Plus. As the Pirates struck first here, if you're just joining us, it was a 2-yard run for Shane McKenzie to put the Pirates ahead 7-0. And then on the next possession, the Dragons turn it over on a fumble.
On the first play.
And the Pirates are going to look to take advantage here. It will be a field goal opportunity here for the Pirates. Snap down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Pirates add a 32-yard field goal to the scoreboard. They now lead by double digits here with 8:29 remaining in the quarter, 10-0. And we've got some of the scores we promised you. Presbyterian and Merrimack tied at halftime at 14. Gardner Webb on top of Campbell 16-3. That's with 9:18 left in the second quarter. So a lot of action going on around the conference. And apparently the North Alabama Kennesaw State matchup was pushed to 3 o'clock.
Number 77948 to make your donation. Let's hear it one more time for your Hampton University marching.
Kickoffs will be starting shortly.
For the Dragons.
Lomack with the kick.
Dragons having trouble controlling the ball. Fortunately, they just fall on top of it inside their own 20-yard line near the 15.
The Dragons need to get out of this side of the field here on this drive. Offense haven't really clicked in yet for the Dragons. Dragons are in shotgun formation. Good throw here on first down.
Pass complete to Lynchburg.
Brown here in shotgun here. Looks like we have a flag on the play. Pirates are saying it's on the offense. Let's see what's the ruling on the field here.
Hold it. Offense. Number 79.
It looks like we are holding on the offense.
Second down.
That will push back the Dragons. Brown in shotgun.
Brown under pressure, gonna run to his left, makes the throw, has a receiver. Great throw, better catch along the sideline as Rembrandt made sure to get both feet down and control it. So it makes it 3rd down and about 7. So a great job to get a respectable amount of yardage back there on what was 2nd and 18. Gonna make this 3rd and manageable. Brown in the shotgun. 4 receivers total. Sturdivant had a shot. He's going to throw on the run. Got a wide open receiver. Laying out for it was Brown, the DB of Hampton. But fortunately, Brown's pass was off the mark, as running free and wide open was Williams, the wide receiver for the Dragons. And if he makes that catch, that's a touchdown.
He was wide open.
Great job by the front 4 of the Pirates to force that throw on the run. But somewhere there was a breakdown in coverage. Unfortunately, that time it doesn't hurt the Pirates. It'll force another punting situation here for the Dragons. It looked like it might have been tipped. It's going to take a Dragon bounce right along that 35-yard line. So again, the Pirates will try to drive
excellent
deep
position
into, yeah, exactly, Ryder, deep into Dragon territory.
So far, the Pirates have done an excellent job with the running game, especially McKenzie for the Pirates. already has a touchdown in this one. Francois gives it to McKenzie.
Sean McKenzie on the big carry. And a flag on the play.
And another flag here. Looks to be a little pushing after the play.
After the play. Personal foul. Offense. Number 55. 15 yards from the end of the run. Second down.
And that was the center, Gabriel Gee of the Pirates.
Correct. First down.
Pirates are in shotgun formation here.
Throw over the middle to McKenzie. He'll turn the corner at the 30. First down and more. Jumps over the defender. And tackle made at the 20-yard line.
Sean McKenzie. Move the chain.
Looks like he could be doing some track.
First down.
Big play there for the Pirates offense through the air. Back to the red zone. Quick snap. Francois looks right. Another receiver is Bonds along the sideline. He'll be near the first down marker, about a yard short.
So far, Bonds has been in check here in this one. Look for him to have a big game in homecoming.
It's going to be second and short here. Francois again. And we've got jump motion on both sides. We'll see who they say. And it looks like it's going to be called offsides on the Dragons. No, they changed it.
Offense.
The initial call from the official, they pointed at the Dragons and made the offsides motion, but nonetheless, penalty will be against Hampton. I believe they called it on
the 87.
On the tight end, 87. That's Powell. So from second and short now to second and 6. Francois under pressure. Eyes the receiver, runs right up the middle, lowers his head, takes a shot. He'll have the first down. Not the way they wanted it, but the Pirates will take it first and goal.
And that was an excellent play with the play action.
Move the chains. First down.
The defense thought they were running the ball, but Francois had it.
Francois to the end zone.
Just couldn't hold it.
Incomplete pass. There's a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play, so we'll see what the call is here from the officials.
Enough. Receiver downfield. Number 87. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And another flag on Powell, the tight end. Bell will be returning here for the Pirates. Bell and Bonds on the same side.
First down, handoff to McKenzie. He's met in the backfield. Great job by the front four. Tackle made by number 55, Everett. The D lineman got great penetration and didn't allow McKenzie to get his feet going and able to bring him down.
Coming in for the Pirates is Darian Butts, the running back.
Snapped some Francois throws to the flat. Great hesitation move and a touchdown for the Pirates.
And that was Butts. As soon as he checked in, Matt, he got a touchdown.
Yeah, great move. Able to get the defender to freeze. And then there was a foot race to the outside. And great job there for the Hampton Pirates. And Darren Butts, redshirt freshman out of nearby Suffolk, Virginia, able to take it in. Score now 16-0, 4.5 minutes remaining here in the quarter. Snap down, kick is up, and the kick is good.
Point after attempt is good. 4 minutes and 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the score. Your Pirates 17. Dragons.
And we're going to take a quick break here. You're watching ESPN Plus.
Offsides. Defense. Number 17. That penalty is declined. Try is good.
On eBay.
Experience. Celebrate the passion that only happens every fall. Join the game.
Hampton University is one.
Back here on ESPN Plus, where the Pirates on homecoming have jumped out to a 17-0 lead over the visiting Dragons of Virginia University Lynchburg.
And
Ball is teed up, and the kickoff is a nice booming end-over-end kick. And will go into the end zone and will be returned across the 10 to the 15. And that is where the return will stop. Return that time was by Gray. And 1st and 10 from about their own 15-yard line here for the Dragons.
Dragons need to settle down here, and the offense need to communicate more. They had a lot of turnovers, and that offensive line hasn't been playing well so far.
Yeah, too many turnovers. And then also some poor execution on the special teams, giving the Pirates short fields to work with here early on. Coming out now is Brown. Play action, looks to the flats, has a receiver, and nearly had an opportunity to break a big one there. It was Rembert, but a strong tackle there made.
Stevie on the reception.
Excuse me, that was number 5, CB on the reception. And if he had one more blocker, he might have
Took it to the house.
taken that one all the way. Great job by the Pirates secondary to stop what could have been a touchdown. Quarterback will scramble, evades the defender before he's forced out near the 30-yard line. Great job on the run there by Brown, able to pump fake, freeze the defender, beat him to the outside, and we've
Got a flag on the play.
there was an offsides penalty against the Pirates, and the Dragons declined and take the result of the play. So great job by Brown keeping his composure.
Dragons in shotgun formation, and we have a timeout here.
First charge.
Lynchburg will take a 30-second timeout, and while we've got this break, a reminder for the best in Big South coverage, visit BigSouthSports.com. Stay current with the latest news, results, stats, standings, and much more. Enjoy video features showcasing remarkable student athletes, or connect to school sites or social media outlets, all from one place. Remember, the source for all your conference information is BigSouthSports.com. And back here in Hampton, where the Pirates, with the quick 17 points, look to tack on to that, Roderick. But we'll see if an opportunity here for the Dragons to at least try and move the ball into Pirate territory and string together some successful plays here to try and make a drive here.
Definitely, and the Dragons have done a better job in this drive moving the ball. You gotta see if they could be able to continue that. As at the 30. Great catch.
Great play there by Rembert. And just as I said, the Dragons now find a hole in the defense, move the ball into Pirate territory for their first appearance across the 50 here today.
Offensive line is playing much better here in this drive.
Quarterback trying to roll, avoids another defender, and across the 40, 35 to the 30. Orvasarian will make a big tackle there, but not after a bigger pickup on the run there by the quarterback, nearly 20 yards there for Brown. And just like that, Lynchburg threatening here, looking to put some points up here before the end of the first quarter.
Brown is playing much better here on this drive. He's going through all his reads. He knows when to run and when to pass here.
And it's going to be reverse. Carry, big tackle, and wow, great display of athleticism there by Newman. He took a big hit and somehow, some way, able to stay on his own 2 feet and pick up another yard or 2 there after the initial contact.
And that was a big hit.
Going to be 2nd down and 6. Ball is to the 22-yard line of Hampton. 3 seconds on the play clock here, and I don't think the Dragons are going to get it off in time, so they're going to have to call the timeout.
Second charge timeout.
Second charge timeout called by Lynchburg, and we'll take another look at the Sunbelt Rentals out-of-town scoreboard. Gardner Webb leads 24-10 over Campbell. And then Presbyterian and Merrimack still tied up at 14. That's early in the third quarter.
Will the top 40 under 40 honorees please report to the 20-yard line on the home side? Top 40 under 40 honorees, please report to the 20-yard line on the home side.
As we return to action here, Brown in the shotgun, send a man in motion. Play action fake. He's going to throw
screen pass.
His tight end out of the backfield in Newman. And Newman tried to hurdle one defender and landed on another. Took a big shot.
Newman on the reception. That's the first down for the Dragons.
I believe that was Angulo with the hit.
Throw to the end zone. Intercepted, but it's going to be wiped off.
Pass interference.
Pass interference will be charged against Hampton, as in 2 officials threw the flag. Good effort there by the defense to step in front of the football, but not after the pass interference penalty will be charged against Hampton's number 10 in Angulo.
Defense. Number 10. Foul occurs in the end zone. Ball will be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic. First down.
A much better drive here for the Dragons.
Yeah, so far this has been an 84-yard drive. Started on their own 15-yard line, and now at the 1-yard line with that penalty having occurred in the end zone. And a quick snap, and the ball's loose. Picked up by Hampton. It's going to be returned. That was number 29, Donald Smith, and he has an opportunity to get near midfield before he's forced out of bounds. What a turn of events. Lynchburg at the door, ready to punch it in for a touchdown, and somehow, some way, the ball came loose. And credit the awareness of Donald Smith, the cornerback, to pick it up off the 1-yard line, break to the far sideline, and turn it upfield.
That's the one thing that the Dragons did not need, Matt. They was gaining so much momentum on that drive, and they just blew it there. Pirates here on offense at the 45.
Francois in the shotgun. 3 receivers set. Hands off McKenzie. McKenzie is going to run right through an arm tackle. Pickup of about 6 yards as he crosses midfield. Ball back into Dragons territory. And the Pirates look to add on to this score as they continue to work the clock and just wear down this defense. With another carry here for McKenzie, lowers the shoulder, falls forward, and another first down for Hampton.
On the carry.
McKenzie has been on fire so far.
First down. Pirates.
The Dragons need to stop here. Offense looking at the coaching staff on the sidelines.
6 seconds on the play clock. It's almost in sync with the game clock. Pirates will take the snap. It's a play action. Looking for Bonds deep. Francois lays it out. Might be a step too far, and it was. Bonds was wide open. Just a little too much on that one. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Score here 17-0. You're watching ESPN Plus. We'll be back.
And we're back here at Armstrong Stadium, where the Pirates are up 17-0 to the Dragons. And we have a run here by McKenzie here. So far, in this one, been all Pirates. Francois in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Finds McKenzie. But great defense there by the Dragons.
McKenzie on the reception.
Great stop by the Dragons, forcing the Pirates to punt.
13:50 remaining here in the half. Pirates punt formation. Snap is away. A nice end over end punt will come down at the 6-yard line. Take a Dragon roll back across the 10. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons inside their own red zone. They had a nice drive, marched about 83 yards all the way to the 2 before a fumble. Negated an opportunity for the Dragons to put some points on the board here.
Dragons once again backed up on their side of the field.
Going to be a handoff. Good bounce by the running back, but he ran out of real estate. Forward progress will mark him probably about the 2 or 3 yard line, but a great job initially by Newman to keep his balance and stay up, but the Pirates defense
just pushed him back.
So they're going to mark it officially at the 5-yard line. Going to be 2nd and long here. Brown going to roll to his right. He's going to make a throw. Had a receiver, just couldn't hold on to the football.
Incomplete pass.
Pass from Brown was intended. Can't make out the number. I think that might have been Rimbert on the near sideline or the far sideline. No, it was Newman. I would apologize. Newman, the intended receiver, just couldn't hold on to it. It's going to be 3rd and 18. And Brown now in the shotgun, standing on his own goal line. See if the Pirates look to bring pressure here.
And they do.
And it's tipped, nearly an interception there for Hampton as Angulo was looking to blitz and timed his jump perfectly, deflected it in the air. And a result here in 4th down.
Dragons gonna need a good punt here. Punt is backed up in his end zone.
It's not a good punt. He was able to get it away. It'll bounce to about the 42, 43-yard line before it rolls out of bounds, and that will be where the offense and DeAndre Francois will start. Excuse me, they're going to mark it officially at the 46.
And once again, good starting field position here for the Pirates. So far, the Pirates have had an excellent job with their running game here. Francois in shotgun formation.
Looks to his left, has Bonds. Tackled from behind. It's going to be close to a 1st down. See where they mark this. Might be just a yard short. But a good effort there. Good effort by Bonds, picking up 9 through the air. Pirates go back to the ground attack with McKenzie. He's able to pick up the 1st down. Tiptoe along the sideline to stay in before he's knocked out of bounds near the 20-yard line.
Great fancy footwork there by McKenzie.
First down.
It's a 4-receiver set. McKenzie in the backfield. Pass to Bonds. Bonds across the 10 to the 5, near the goal line.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Pirates. Jadakiss Bonds shows the strength, dragging a couple defenders across the goal line. Put another 6 on the board for Hampton, 23-0.
And that was an excellent screen pass by the Pirates.
Snap down, kick is up, and the kick is good. Oh, no, excuse me, no good. So 23-0 is our score. Let's say that one was wide left. Special teams has been an issue for Hampton this year. It was a high snap and couldn't keep that one between the uprights.
So far, Matt, been all Pirates.
64 is directly across from dining and nightlife at the Peninsula Town Center. Call 757-838-8484 for reservations now. Holiday Inn Express, Hampton Coliseum Central is a proud sponsor of HU Athletics.
Both teams will come back out on the field. Hampton will tee it up at the 35, looking to return.
Pirates gear on Hampton University's Athletics official online store. Pirate fans, be sure to check monthly for great specials and purchase the latest officially licensed gear. Shop piratesgear.com.
Both Newman and Rimber back to return.
Including Chipotle steak and cheese wrap. Subway, proud supporter of Hampton University Athletics.
Lomack with the kick.
It's going to be a high kick. It's going to take a bounce, and the Pirates have an opportunity to recover. It's about 2 Pirates were right there, but I think Lynchburg was able to fall on top of it, and that's what the official was pointing to. There were 2 guys there with a play on the ball for Hampton, but Lynchburg, fortunate not to get caught sleeping, as they're still trying to peel bodies away.
And that was a good kick by Lomack.
The ruling on the field is the kick was recovered by the receiving team. First down.
So Pirates roll the dice there, nearly come away with it. However, Lynchburg will have their best field position to start a drive here across their own 30-yard line. And we've got a timeout here. You're watching ESPN Plus. We'll be back.
Back from kickoff to overtime. This is beyond Wi-Fi. This is X-Fi.
Back here on ESPN Plus. Matt White, Roderick McLean here. First and 10 for the Dragons. It's going to be a handoff. Newman. He'll be brought down after a gain of 1, maybe 2.
That was a good tackle by DeAndre Falk for the Pirates.
Brown forced out of the pocket, throwing on the run. And it's going to be a flag on Oral Vasarian. He looked like he grabbed the shoulder pad of the receiver, and it will be a 15-yard penalty from the original line of scrimmage. So the Dragons will have the ball near midfield here.
Defense. Number 9. Automatic. First down.
Good opportunity here for the Dragons.
You have a whistle.
Looks to be a false start on the offense.
False start. Offense. Number 63. 5-yard penalty. First down.
They'll call that on the offensive lineman. I don't see a 63 on my roster, but nonetheless, it'll be a 5-yard penalty as we're now under 11 minutes. Brown drops back, pump fakes, and he's going to be wrapped up. It looked like he was in the arms of a defender as he was going down. It looked like that was Jenkins that had him wrapped up, and the officials are going to talk.
Great pressure there by the Pirates.
And they're going to throw the flag for intentional grounding.
Intentional ground. Offense. Number 2. Spot foul. Loss of down.
So it'll be a loss of down, and then on top of that, the yardage. The Dragons arguing there was a running back in the area, but
yeah, man, looks like Newman was there, but I guess the ref didn't see it.
So a tough break there for the Dragons. It'll bring up 2nd and long here. Brown again in the shotgun. He's going to drop back. He avoids the first defender, but nearly brought down again. He's going to reverse field, tuck it away, push out of bounds. Good pursuit there from Falk. Still going to be 3rd and long here. Going to be about 3rd and 16 after that run.
A good job by Brown, controlling that pressure and escaping.
Brown under pressure. Throws on the run, has two receivers. Pass, I believe, is caught, but was he in bounds? No, they're saying he was out of bounds. So that'll bring up fourth down. He would have been short by a couple yards, even if he did come down in bounds, but great play by the defense. $10:09 to go. Another punt on the way here from the Dragons. Return man for Hampton just inside his own 30. Snap is away. They bring the pressure. It's going to be a high punt, angled out of bounds. So the officials will mark it officially at the 35-yard line.
The Pirates was close on the punt, blocking the ball. Offense coming out here for the Pirates.
Snap. Francois looking to his left. Pump fakes. Comes back to his check down. Good move across the 40, and that's where the defense will wrap him up. Pick up a 5 through the air. Reception made by Bell.
Reception. 5 yards. Gain.
Second down and 5. Back to the ground game. McKenzie, first down and more. Brought down just shy of midfield. The Pirates offense continues to slice and dice this Dragon defense.
The offensive line has been exceptional so far in this one.
Francois.
Looks like a free
Looks
play.
right. Has Bonds. This time underthrew him. Gave the defender time to get there and make a play on the football. I know Francois wishes he could have that one back.
Defense.
Number 26. 5-yard penalty. First down.
It's a offsides penalty charge to the Dragons. So give Hampton 5 yards. Remains first down. But as I was saying, DeAndre wishes he had that throw back as Bonds was wide open, but it was just a little too much air under it and allowed the defense to make a play on the ball. But here we are, 1st and 5 now. Francois again with time, looks right. Bonds makes a great catch inbounds, and it's going to be another first down here for Hampton.
On the reception.
That was an excellent route there by Bonds. Showing that footwork.
First down.
An amazing concentration as he's falling down to make the catch. Keeps his eye on the ball and brings it in cleanly. Snap, play action. Francois steps up in the pocket, plants his feet, goes towards the end zone, has a man that's going to deflect off of the defender's helmet. Intended for Catlett.
There's a flag on the play.
Late flag comes out from the official right where the receiver and the DB looked like they were jawing at each other after the play. See which way this one goes.
Looks like it could be on the defense here.
After the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense. 2022. 10-yard penalty from previous spot. Automatic. First down.
An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is charged to number 22. That's Dale Simmons. It was after the play, so it's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot.
When it's deep, when the defense is doing something right for the Dragons, the penalties is costing them.
Handoff, McKenzie cuts up the field, across the 20 down to about the 18-yard line.
McKenzie on the carry.
He was brought down by a host of Dragons led by Everett.
6-yard gain. Second down.
Throw to the outside. Great move by the tight end, Paul. Avoids one defender, picks up another handful of yards.
Marcel Paul on reception.
Under 8 minutes to go here, Pirates looking to tack some more points onto the scoreboard here.
More to the chain. First down. Pirates.
Quick pitch to the outside. Bell tried to make the defender miss, but a great job. And then another flag comes as the defender threw Ronald Bell to the ground.
And a late hit, too.
Well, more so is not just the contact as they were already engaged, but the fact that he lifted him up and then threw him back down is where this penalty is going to be called for.
After play. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Number 18. Half distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
It'll be a half the distance to the goal penalty. So, first and goal. Back to action here. Francois goes to the end zone. Waiting for the signal from the officials. And it is a touchdown for Marcel Paul. Great back shoulder throw there from the quarterback. And tack another 6 points on the scoreboard. 29-0 for Hampton.
Excellent drive there for the Pirates. Pirates did a good job running the ball and throwing the ball there on that drive.
See if the Pirates can clean up the special teams play here. Extra point snap down. The kick is up. And this one is no good.
Point after tip is no good.
Back-to-back misses for the special teams unit. And with that, we've got a timeout here on the field. You're watching ESPN Plus. We'll be back. Back here on ESPN Plus, we're set and ready to go. 29-0 after a touchdown pass to Paul, Marcel Paul, from DeAndre Francois. Extra point no good, so the kickoff is a more traditional kick, low kick, and that will be it as Newman got down on his knees to field the ball in college football. If your knee touches the field, you're giving yourself up. So not much of a return there for the Dragons as Newman basically fair catches it.
And the Dragons need a good drive here. They had that one good drive when they was moving the ball up the field. But unfortunately, turnovers once again just killing the Dragons right now. Offense back on the field here for the Dragons.
Brown in the shotgun. 5 receivers set. He's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper and runs right up the middle. This was a design play all the way across the 50 to the 40. Looking to cut back before he's finally forced out of bounds by Jave Brown. And a great read there by the play callers of Lynchburg.
And a great run by Brown.
He immediately tucked it after the snap and ran right up the gut of the defense.
That's first down for the Dragons.
Ball just outside of the red zone. 1st and 10 on the 21. Hand off to Newman, and he's going to fight his way across that line of scrimmage, pick up about 2 or 3. 6:25 and counting. Second down. They're going to give him a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Brown in the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers, and Newman split out in the backfield with him. Brown looking to get away from the D. Throws on the run. Pass is nearly deflected away, but it's dropped. I don't know. Viserian may have got a fingertip on it to knock it off path, as Joshua Gray was wide open.
He just couldn't hold on to the ball.
Just could not hold on to the ball.
That was a great job by Brown, escaping the pocket and throwing on the run. The receivers need to help him here.
That was a very catchable ball. Good ball on the run from the quarterback. It brings up 3rd down and 6. Promising opportunity here for the Dragons. Snap. Throw to the end zone is caught, and we have a touchdown for Virginia Union. Believe that was Gray.
Gray made up for the last play.
Joshua Gray makes up for the play in a big way there.
Davis, quarterbacking for the Dragons.
And that was a pass from Davis, who just checked in, and what a great job for him. Number 12, Marcus Davis, 5'11", 223 pounds, comes in and throws a strike to the end zone. 29-6 is our score. Extra point on the way.
Michael Cox is in to attempt to
snap down. Kick is no good. Hits the crossbar.
Point after attempt is no
and
good.
That will
6 minutes and 3
take
seconds.
us to this 6:03 mark, where Hampton leads 29-6.
Instead.
And we'll have a kickoff here from the Dragons.
Pirates need to be aware of a potential onside kick here. Trailing 29-6. Virginia Lynchburg, not much to worry about here. They need to create opportunities to put some more points on the board. Kick is a low line driver. Will be recovered and look for a return. Out across the 30-yard line was number 40, Ryan Taylor.
Timeout.
Got a timeout called, and we'll take a quick break. You're watching Big South Football here on ESPN+.
ESPNplus.com/PPV.
And we're back here on ESPN Plus. Roger McLean here with Matthew White, where the Pirates are up 29-6.
Francois on the quarterback scramble has Catlett near the 40. Be about 4 or 5 yards short of the first down. Pirates offense has done a phenomenal job. They've gotten a few assists from the defense here, and now the Pirates want to tack on another score here in these final 5.5 minutes here in the first half.
Great run by McKenzie.
Another first down. Move the chains for Hampton.
McKenzie on the carry. Move the chains. First down. Pirates.
So far in this game, the Pirates have had excellent field position to start off their drives.
Francois will look to the sideline for the play call. 16 seconds on the play clock. Hand off McKenzie. McKenzie dancing across the 50. Near the 45-yard line, and another first down for Hampton.
Shy McKenzie on the carry. Move the chain. First down. Pirates.
Bell is checking out for the Pirates. Coming in looks to be number 88, Paul.
Francois on the move will stop. Avoid one defender. Break it away across the 40 to the 35 to the 30 to the 25 near the 20-yard line where he runs out of bounds. Great job by DeAndre Francois coming out of high school. When it was the #1 dual threat quarterback prospect in the country, and you saw why right there, Roderick.
Definitely, he did a good job motioning right first and then moving to his left and breaking out to the outside.
Ball now on the 20-yard line of Lynchburg. Francois in the shotgun will look to give it to McKenzie. McKenzie across the 20. And we've got a flag coming in.
Looks to be holding on the offense.
There's a flag on the play.
And you are right. It will be a holding call against Hampton. They charge it to 71. That's Malik Mackey. And not the way you want your name and number announced here on Homecoming for a hold. So Will Eason will check in for McKenzie. First down and long, about 20 here. Over the middle, Eason makes a catch, avoids the first defender, and crosses what was the original line of scrimmage back at the 20-yard line.
Will Eason on reception.
And he stays in the game for McKenzie.
So 4 receiver set. Bonds at the bottom of the formation. At the top is Stanley. Audible coming in from the sideline as Bell and Catlett will change their respective positions. Under 3 minutes to go. Francois looks right, has Bell making a catch and avoiding some defenders. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Great catch by Bell. The ball was almost touching the ground.
Pirates will need to get this ball to about the 11-yard line or so of Lynchburg here. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Francois drops back, has some time, looks to his left, throws to Bonds. Bonds able to hold on to it.
Great catch.
Great display of hands there by Jadakiss Bonds. Most people wouldn't have been able to hold on to it, but you saw him fight and concentrate to keep possession, and it should be a 1st down easily here for Hampton.
Looked like he had bear claws there, Matt, as he held on to that one.
Exactly. And you hear the call to move the chain, so it's 1st and goal. Under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Handoff, McKenzie up the middle. 2 down to the 1-yard line. Ball comes loose. He'll fall on in the end zone, but I believe the officials will mark him down at the 1.
Looks like that elbow was down just short.
And it will bring up 2nd and goal from 1. And if they don't go to Sean McKenzie here, I'll be somewhat surprised.
Definitely had a great game so far. Homecoming day.
And we've got whistles. Looks like a timeout. Looks like Lynchburg has called a timeout here. It's their 3rd and final of this first half. Trailing 29-6, 1:19 to go. A quick update around our Sunbelt Reynolds out-of-town scoreboard. Presbyterian leads Merrimack 21-17. That's with 7:22 left in the 4th quarter. Campbell trails Gardner-Webb 24-13, and early in the 1st, North Alabama 7-0 over Kennesaw State. Pirates will return to Big South play next week when they'll be when they'll host Presbyterians at 1 o'clock start time. And the next game for Virginia Lynchburg will be November the 9th. That will be against Southern. And they'll look to wrap up their season on the 16th with Morgan State.
And that'll be a big game for the Pirates since they haven't won a game yet in the Big South, Matt.
That is right. Pirates looking for their first win of this season in conference play. And we've got a late sub there getting off the field for Lynchburg, but it will be second and goal from the 2. Same formation for Hampton. Francois in the shotgun will take the snap, hand to McKenzie. McKenzie steps through the arm of one defender and finds his way into the end zone for another 6 points for the Hampton Pirates.
McKenzie has been on fire today.
35-6 our score. Extra point on the way. Hampton missed their last 2. Looks like the Pirates will go for 2 here.
Special team hasn't done a good job for the Pirates. I'm not surprised with the call.
Francois will line up, and it looks like we have a whistle.
First charge, timeout to have Hampton.
And
30 seconds.
an interesting decision here. The Pirates take the rare timeout before an extra point attempt. So 35-6 our score here. Pirates want to make up some lost territory with some missed extra points here this afternoon. Once again, we thank you for joining us here on ESPN Plus with a reminder that Marriott's is the official hotel partner of the Big South Conference. For the best rates, book directly with Marriott by heading to BigSouthSports.com/Marriott, and you will be supporting Big South student athletes in the process. That's BigSouthSports.com/Marriott. As the special teams unit will come back out on the field. Francois will line up in the shotgun. Snap, and we've got another whistle.
Flag on flag.
It's a flag. False start will be charged against Hampton on bonds.
Retry.
So we're going to retry the 2-point conversion here.
Making the 2-point conversion very challenging since they backed up.
Pirates will line up again for what will be their 3rd time trying to convert the extra point. Throw to the back of the end zone. Nearly a one-hand grab.
Just couldn't hold on to
couldn't hold on to it. And its 2-point conversion is no good. So 1:14 remaining here in this first half of football, where it's been all Hampton, Roderick.
Definitely. The Pirates have done an excellent job running the football, throwing the football. Franchise going through all his reads, and he knows when to run. And so far, they did an excellent job with field positioning. And the Dragons just need to do a better job communicating and hold on to the football, especially the receivers. A lot of turnovers.
And the Pirates will tee the ball up here on their own 35-yard line. Dragons set to return. Newman will be back looking to return this kick. And the kick is a high end-over-end kick. Will fall right at the 10-yard line. Newman looking to pass it to the outside, breaks a shoe tackle, goes to the ground, and is eventually whistled down.
Great tackle.
Great effort there by the special teams unit to minimize the return. So 1:08 remaining here in this first half.
And the Dragons offense is back on the field. I believe that's Brown as quarterback. Throws the ball. Receiver just couldn't get his head around. Pass was intended to Skibby. Brown in shotgun formation. And we have a flag here. Looks to be a false start.
False start. Offense. Number 63. 5-yard penalty.
False start here on the Dragons will push them back deep in their territory. It's a little bit over a minute remaining here in the first half. Pirates are up 35-6. And great defense here by the Pirates. I believe the ball came out. Will be the Dragons' ball still. Dragons in shotgun formation. We'll just run the ball. And we will be going into halftime here. Halftime here. Pirates are up 35-6 against Virginia Lynchburg Dragons. I'm Roger McLean here with Matthew Wright. We'll be back after the half.
Deluxe tackle bag for under $30, plus free 2-day shipping.
A senior strategic communication
machine.
Rockets, Nets, Lakers, Mavs, tonight on ESPN, Ball for All.
The world's never gotten enough of it. So, we proudly bring you more of it. The new 911. Timeless machine.
Well, welcome back on ESPN Plus. I'm Roger McLean here with Matthew Wright. Here at Armstrong Stadium, where the Hampton University Pirates are facing Virginia Lynchburg Dragons. Pirates are up 35-12, and we're getting ready to kick off.
The Dragons won the kick, or excuse me, won the coin toss and elected to defer, and the kick there goes out of bounds, so it'll be a penalty, and the Dragons will start with pretty good field position here. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
In that first half, it was all Pirates. Special team, offense, and defense.
We set to resume action here. Officials looking where to place the ball here. Be on this right hash mark. And we are set and ready to take the first snap here of the quarter. Pitch to the outside of Newman. He's got a wall of blockers. Turns the corner across the 50, out of bounds. Great speed.
Showed some speed there.
That's first down for the Dragons.
First down for Lynchburg. They're going to mark Newman out just shy of the 50. Let's say he went out of bounds actually at the 47. Man in motion, snap. Brown wrapped up immediately, tried to escape to his right, but the defense was right there. It was linebacker Falk able to get the sack.
As he celebrates. The offensive line is doing a better job protecting their quarterback Brown. Here for the Dragons.
That'll bring up 2nd down and long. Probably about 2nd and 17 here. Quarterback will scramble, be forced out of bounds near the original line of scrimmage. There was a change in quarterback. That was Marcus Davis, the southpaw. Third down and about 11. Davis still in at quarterback. Drops back. Looks to his right, now forced to his left. Going to throw on the run, has the receiver, picks up enough for the first down and some.
Great throw, especially on the run.
Great job by Williams securing the catch, crossing the first down marker. And what looked to be a tough task of the Dragons, picking up that first down. Wisely, they picked up the necessary yardage in chunks. And here we are, 1st and 10 into Pirate territory. Davis rolls right, throws with his left, and it's a little too high for his intended receiver in Sadiq.
Offensive line is doing a good job right now, giving Davis a lot of time to go through his reads. He needs to execute the pass.
Awkward snap. We've got flags coming from all angles.
It looks to be a false start on the offense.
And that's exactly what it is. Snap. Davis looking right, under pressure, is going to have to run with it, and it's going to be wrapped up by a handful of Pirates. Vissarion and a host of others, King and G, were all in there to make the tackle.
Good job by Davis protecting that ball, as you said, Matt. A lot of Pirates there.
It's going to be another 3rd and long situation. Dragons need to get to the Pirate about the 29-yard line to keep this drive alive. Davis takes a snap. Going to force to his left, and he's stripped from behind. The ball is loose, and it's picked up by the Pirates. And from the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, down to the 5. And before the tackle was made, touchdown saving tackle came from Newman. It was Mason King on the near scoop and score after the strip sack. So 1st and 10 from about the 4-yard line for the Pirates offense.
And that was number 53, Anthony Jones, who forced the fumble, Matt.
So the Pirates defense making the big play.
As soon as Davis and the offense of the Dragons was looking comfortable, once again, another turnover. Great defense by the Pirates.
You can almost assume right here it's going to be a healthy dose of Shane McKenzie here. Throw to the outside, Bonds, nowhere to go. Great coverage there by the cornerback.
Incomplete pass.
Bonds covered, but it looks to be number 21, Coulter. Second down and goal. Man in motion, Cutlet. They go to McKenzie right up the middle, and he will be pushed back. He may have gotten a yard with that initial surge.
Defense staying strong here for the Dragons.
Most definitely. Great play. Francois takes a snap, goes back to Bonds in the end zone, throws it up, and there's a flag on the play that looks to be pass interference against the defense.
Bonds is definitely winning that height match, though.
Defense. Number 22. Foul occurred in the end zone.
Against Simmons.
By rule, placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic. First down.
So ball will be placed at the 2. It's a new set of downs here for the Pirates.
Bonds is a 6'4" wide receiver. I won't be surprised if they go back to him on this one.
Francois in the shotgun. Sends Cutlet in motion. Back to the tailback and McKenzie. And the entire defense anticipated that. Loss of a few yards on the play.
It looks like we have a timeout on the play as the Dragon is down.
While we have a break in the action here, a reminder, great news, Big South fans. Big South alumni could save even more on Geico car insurance with a special discount. Visit geico.com/Big South for a free quote today. While they continue to work on the injured player, we'll look at the Sunbelt Rentals out-of-town scoreboard. And underway in the fourth quarter now, Gardner Webb leads Campbell 27-13. Kennesaw State, with under 5 minutes left in the first half, leads North Alabama 20-14. Merrick with a 24-21 final over Presbyterian. And in the late game tonight, Monmouth will be at Charleston Southern. That game kicks off at 6 p.m. Pirates lead here at home 35-6. knocking on the front door here, looking to put some more points on the board. It'll be second down, and a great defensive surge puts the ball back from the 2-yard line to the 7. So Pirates have some work cut out for them here if they want to try and punch this one into the end zone. But so far, the Dragons defense bending but not breaking here, Roderick.
Definitely. They're staying strong.
Francois in the shotgun. It's a 4-receiver set. Cutler will go in motion. They fake the handoff to him. Quarterback will run straight ahead. He gets back near the original line of scrimmage.
Dragons are doing a good job containing that running game of the Pirates so far in this half.
It's going to be third down. They're going to spot it at the 4. Pirates break the huddle. 10 seconds on the play clock here. Need to get in formation, and they will have to take the timeout here.
First charge timeout.
Be the first charge timeout against Hampton here in the second half. Just a 30-second timeout. So Pirates are going to go to the drawing board here to figure out the best way to punch this one in from just 4 yards out.
Virginia delegate David Yancey. Delegate Yancey has...
To me, the best shot is McKenzie. So far, he has an excellent game. And the Dragons have had some problems containing him.
Especially those in the African-American community. We'd like to thank him for his continued support and dedication.
The offense is back on the field for the Pirates.
Big round of applause for Virginia delegate David Yancey.
Here we are, 3rd and 4. Bonds, the near receiver, Cutlet, the far receiver. They're going to go to the handoff up the middle, and it looked like for a split second the tailback was going to cross the goal line. But the Dragons defensive line made a big stop right there. Literally stopped them, I think, at the 1-yard line. Let's see where they'll spot it.
Inches away.
Inches away, 4th and inches. See if the Pirates are going to go for it here.
It's homecoming, man. I think they're going to go for this one.
It's 35. You lead 35-6, and even if you don't get it, your opponents are going to be held at the 1-inch line. So the Pirates will line up in victory formation. It's going to be McKenzie right behind the quarterback, and you're going to have the push, and it looks like right there you get the touchdown as Francois will cross the goal line. So put another 6 on the board for the Hampton Pirates.
Dragons tried their best to contain the Pirates, but unfortunately they couldn't hold on for much longer.
You can't give a team as talented as Hampton 8 opportunities with the extra set of downs on the pass interference in the end zone, or they're eventually going to find a way to punch it over the goal line.
Definitely. Had a lot of chances, and you know, with Francois, McKenzie, and Bonds, when they're that close, they're probably going to get one in the end zone.
Going after attempts from Lomax is good. 9 minutes and 23 seconds.
Score is 41-6 here at Armstrong Stadium. Pirates up.
42-6 to score, coming off the touchdown run to DeAndre Francois. And the offense of the Pirates continues to roll here at homecoming.
When you're overpaying, get it on eBay.
And we're back here at Armstrong Stadium, where the Pirates are up 42-6 against Virginia Lynchburg Dragons. And the kick is off. Ball roll out of bounds here. And the Dragons offense will come back onto the field. So far, it has been all Pirates here at Armstrong Stadium. Offense back onto the field here for the Dragons. Doing a good job first to the previous drive, moving the ball, and unfortunately another turnover. Great tackle here by the Pirates, as that was number 53, Anthony Jones. The previous drive for the Dragons, Anthony Jones of the Pirates forced a fumble and scooped up by the Pirates. Davis is still in as quarterback for the Dragons. And a run to Newman, reverse. And nobody was there for the Dragons. Incomplete pass. Dragons trying everything to get momentum back, but unfortunately it's not working here. Dragons in shotgun formation here. Davis drops back under pressure. And he throws the ball out of bounds.
Let's hear it for the defense.
Defense does a great job there, Roddick, forcing the 4 and out. Catlett will be back to return the punt. Another punting situation here for Taylor. Snap is away.
That's not a good punt.
Not a good punt at all. It's going to take a Dragon roll to the 49-yard line.
And another good opportunity for the Pirates with excellent field position, Matt.
I wouldn't be surprised here if Coach Robert Prunty will take a shot to the end zone right here on this first play. We've seen the Pirates be out of sync a little bit on the deep ball early in the game. DeAndre Francois had Jadakiss Bonds wide open in the end zone, just overthrew him by 2 steps. And then a few series later, he had Jadakiss streaking down the near sideline, and that time he underthrew the ball. So let's just see if the Pirates are going to take a shot to the end zone here. As we have a change in quarterback, Austin Bradley now in at quarterback for Hampton. Bradley fakes a handoff, and he's going to look to keep it, and a bad decision as the defense of the Dragons sniffed that one out pretty quickly and made a stop.
They were all over that play. Looks like Bonds is in either for the Pirates, so different people in on offense. Pirates are in shotgun formation.
Bradley will step back, looks over the middle, has Bell, and that's going to be near the first down marker. Officials will say he had enough on the forward progress, so a first down for Ronald Bell.
Good job holding on to that ball as he went down. Pirates once again in shotgun formation here.
Bell in motion. And Bradley will keep it and runs right up the middle. Another nice run for Hampton right up the middle of the defense. Clock will continue to tick away here. We're near the 7-minute mark here in the third quarter. Pirates just want to keep that clock moving with this one well in hand here at 42-6.
That defensive line for the Dragons got to do a better job. The hole was too open for Bradley.
Snap, handoff, up the middle goes to the tailback. I think that's Butts. He'll gain a handful of yards.
Third down.
Bell and Catlett will step off the field.
It's going to be third down here for Bradley. 3rd and 2 to be exact. Bradley will keep it. He's got a blocker, but the defense read the play, and it will be maybe a punting situation here for Hampton. I don't think this is within their field goal kicker's range, or maybe right now the offense is looking to stay out there on 4th down.
It's still, I believe it's still. Oh.
It's 4th and 2. Pirates will keep the offense on the field. Bell in motion. They hand to him. Tries to turn the corner, and he makes the defenders miss. Keeps the drive alive on 4th and 2. And more importantly, it keeps the clock running.
Bell have had a strong game here, Matt.
You got a strong game indeed. First and 10, Bradley in the shotgun. Takes it, play actions, looking deep. Has the receiver near the sideline, catches made, good move, tries to cut up field. Reception was made by Christian Pryor.
Great job by Pryor to come back to the ball and turn up the field.
And it will be another first down for the Pirates. As Pryor made that initial catch short of the first down marker, but then used his athleticism to turn up field and get a new set of downs here for the Pirates.
So far, Bradley has done an excellent job as the quarterback here for the Pirates, with a few excellent throws in the third quarter. Pirates once again in the shotgun formation.
It's going to be a handoff. Butts up the middle. He'll gain maybe a yard. Tackle, I think that was number 90, Austin.
Aaron Butts on the carry.
Pirates up 42-6.
Bradley takes a snap, looks to his left, has Pryor cutting up the field. Excuse me, that was Powell.
And a touchdown.
Powell able to cut up the field and put another 6 on the board for the Pirates as Powell makes it 48-6.
And we have a player down here for the Dragons.
Got an injured player on the field, and while we have this break, we'll take a look at the Sunbelt Rentals out-of-town scoreboard. With 4 minutes left. Gardner-Webb on top of Campbell, 27-13. At halftime, Kennesaw State 27-17 over North Alabama. And in our lone final, Merrimack 24-21 over Presbyterian. And again, the late game, Monmouth is at Charleston Southern. As we take a look at the overall Big South standings right now, Ryder, Kennesaw State and Campbell, Monmouth, all 2-0 in the conference. So these next few weeks will be so crucial as we look to see who's going to bring home the Big South championship. Gardner-Webb right there nipping at their heels, 1-1. And then Campbell, Hampton, and Presbyterian all looking for their first win on the year. So a lot of football to be played. North Alabama is in their transition years, so they will not, their games don't count for the Big South standing. So a lot of important football still to be played as you have 3 teams currently undefeated in the league.
And that the next opponent for the Pirates against Presbyterian, that'll be a good game, man, as both teams are looking for their first win in the Big South.
All right, and with that, we're going to have a media timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching ESPN Plus.
You know, I almost went pro, but I blew up my knee.
You don't have any knees, Cheese.
Man.
Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
And welcome back to ESPN Plus here at Armstrong Stadium. I'm Roger McLean here with Matthew White, where the Pirates are up 48-6 against Virginia Lynchburg Dragons. And the field goal is good for the Pirates. Score is 49-6 here at Armstrong Stadium. So far in this one has been all Pirates. The defense has been exceptional, causing a lot of turnovers for the Dragons. Just over 3 minutes remain in this quarter. We'll be set to kick off soon. Dragons are looking to get something going here on offense. Lomack with the kick for the Pirates. Returned by the Dragons. Great move. He's still going. Finally brought down. That was Johnny Rembert for the Dragons. That's exactly what the Dragons needed. And it looks like number 4, Brown, is shaken up for the Pirates, but he seems to be okay.
Davis under pressure, throwing as he falls down, incomplete. Had a receiver over the middle, just couldn't connect with him.
Ball was just thrown behind him.
Yeah, it was intended for Williams, but as you know, Davis was under pressure. You can understand why that one was off the mark. Bring up second down here. Another good opportunity for Lynchburg. Davis, hands off, Newman. Newman goes down. Defense right there, keeping their eye on the ball carrier.
Definitely, they had eyes on the quarterback and the running back there. Third down here with 6 yards to get the first down. Davis drops back.
Throw is way off the mark. Brings up 4th down.
And it looks like the offense is staying onto the field.
Ten seconds on the play clock. Davis, excuse me, that's Brown back in. Takes this, nope, Davis, I'm sorry, will throw to the end zone. That had no chance of being completed, and that will be a turnover on downs.
Great defense for the Pirates.
Let's hear it for the D.
Hampton's defense forces the turnover and will look to run out the rest of this third quarter with 2.5 minutes remaining.
Offense comes back onto the field here for the Pirates. And that's Bradley in as quarterback still, as the Pirates are in shotgun formation. Great run by Butts.
Butts across the 40, brought down near the 45-yard line. Big run for the redshirt freshman out of Suffolk.
And that was a good tackle by McMellamin to chase him down.
Move the chains. First down. Pirates.
Two minutes remaining in the third quarter. Bradley drops back.
Throw to the right side, has his receiver.
Lorenzo Thompson on the reception.
That was Thompson with the catch for the Pirates.
8-yard gain. Second down.
Bradley in the shotgun with the snap. Handoff Butts, breaks 2 arm tackles. He's going to be brought down right at the 45. That was where he needed to go. Look to see where the officials will spot it.
They mark him short.
Yeah, they're going to mark him about a half-yard short. So third down, see if the Pirates can push this ball just a few inches forward to keep this drive going.
Handoff to Butts. And he gets the first down.
Move the chains. First down. Pirates.
And that will wrap it up here for the third quarter. Pirates lead 49-6. You're watching ESPN Plus. We'll be back.
And we're back here on ESPN Plus. Here at Armstrong Stadium, where the Pirates are up 49-6 against the Virginia Lynchburg Dragons. from the beginning of the game, the Pirates have had momentum, and they continued that momentum all the way into the fourth quarter. Ooh. Good throw by Bradley. Unfortunately, the intended receiver couldn't contain possession of the catch. That was Lorenzo Thompson as the intended receiver.
Third down and 16 here for the Pirates. Bradley in the shotgun. Goes to the hard count. Now we'll get the play call from the sideline. 13 seconds on the play clock. Eason split on the backfield, 4 receiver set. 3 seconds. Pirates will get it off. Play action. Bradley's going long. Has a receiver in Pryor. Cuts up the field. It's going to be near the first down marker. I think he got it on the second effort. First down for Hampton. Great job by Pryor, knowing where the first down marker was, got there to ensure him catching the ball alone would have been enough for the first down, and the drive stays alive for Hampton.
Definitely, and what a throw by Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley put that where only his receiver could catch it. Clock continues to tick here. Pirates have this one well in hand and just want to burn as much time as possible. Bradley will send the man in motion. It's going to be another quarterback keeper up the middle. It was Bell that went in motion as a distraction, but a great run up the middle for Bradley. As the clock continues to tick away here in Armstrong Stadium.
Pirates in shotgun formation here.
Clock continues to tick away. Bell in motion. Handoff to Eason up the middle. He'll find a small crease. Bodies continue to hit the turf.
And good job by Bradley catching that ball. The snap was a little high.
Yeah, high snap. Bradley able to control it. Bell will head to the bench. He'll be replaced by the tight end, Stanley. Third and 4. Snap. Handoff. Eason up the middle. He's got 4 and some more. And the officials blow it dead. Move the chains as Hampton's offense continues to march down the field.
The ball's on the 14-yard line here.
Bradley takes a shotgun, looks past, goes in zone. Pryor makes the catch through 2 defenders, finds the goal line for a touchdown. Wow, what a throw by Austin Bradley.
And what a catch.
In traffic, makes a play, avoids the defender, and extends across the goal line for the touchdown. 55-6, the score. Extra point on the way for Hampton.
And the extra point opportunity is good. Score Armstrong Stadium, 55-6, Pirates.
Pirates 56, Dragons 6.
Got a timeout here on the field. We'll be back. You're watching ESPN Plus.
You know, I almost went pro, but I blew out my knee.
You don't have any knees, Cheese.
Man.
Cheez-It, official sponsor of the college football playoff.
And we're back here on ESPN Plus where the Pirates are up 56-6 against Virginia Lynchburg Dragons. And the kickoff is off.
It's going to be another short kick. Will be returned by the Dragons. Return man was number 30 for, I don't have a 30 on the roster, but he was able to get that near the 40-yard line. So a controlled return there for Lynchburg. They'll have 1st and 10. Their own 40-yard line is that Pirates defense will march out onto the field here and see what Coach Rome will draw up here. They've been able to be successful in spurts, has Lynchburg. They just can't seem to string together consecutive positive drives. It's going to be a run up the middle there. Defense nearly able to get to the tailback in the backfield.
And the Dragons have had a lot of turnovers and given the Pirates excellent field positioning.
Ball is on the turf. Pirates get on top of it first, and that is the signal from the referee as number 65, that was Bryson Glenn, comes out of the pile with the ball. And another costly turnover for Lynchburg deep in their own territory.
They just can't hold on to the ball. An excellent field positioning here for the Pirates.
10:48 to go. Pirates offense will come back on the field. We have another change at quarterback. Dallas Hall, the redshirt freshman of Elizabeth City, North Carolina, will now be under center. And it looks like also in at tailback is Harriet. Handoff goes to the running back. Pick up a solid 5 or 6 yards. You can imagine Hampton will like to keep this ball on the ground or keep it to short,
easy
throws, keep it inbounds, and keep the clock running.
Definitely.
You got to also tip a hat to Coach Prunty with the lead of this nature to try and get some of his younger players in to get them some game reps. So Bradley took advantage of his opportunity. Let's see what
Hall could do.
Hall, as well as Harry, and some of the other guys along the depth chart. Pryor stepped up well. Another handoff. Harriet finds the seam, cuts up the middle, and short of being tripped up there, might have had an opportunity to take that one all the way to the end zone. But move the chains. It's a first down for Hampton. See, they're going to mark the ball right at the 20-yard line. Another positive play on the ground for Hampton. 9:40 and counting left in this ball game.
And their running game and the defense is the difference in this one.
You have the defense forcing turnovers, the offense, and the overall depth of talent for Hampton really just putting a lot of pressure on Lynchburg. Harriet dicing up the middle, pickup of 3 or 4 yards on that rush.
Just 9 minutes remaining in this one. Pirates are looking to add more points onto the board. Pirates in shotgun formation here.
Hall takes a snap, fakes a handoff. He's going to keep it, looking to turn the corner. Hall will have the first down. We've got a flag coming in at the end of the run. Maybe a hold here against Hampton. But a good run by the quarterback, lowering his shoulder there at the end to ensure he got the first down.
Let's see what the flag on the play is.
Hold it. Offense.
And holding on the offense.
10-yard penalty from the spot. Second down.
That was Powell with the holding.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. So that'll push Hampton out of the red zone.
Powell motions to the left. Good tackle.
Good tackle. Bell had nowhere to go on that one.
That was Andrew Austin with the tackle on the play. And it will be third down here for the Pirates.
Clock continues to tick away here. Under 8 minutes. 56-6 to score here. See what Coach Prunty will dial up on 3rd and 17. Hall in the shotgun. Bell, the near side. They're going to fake the pitch. Play action goes to the right side. Bell.
Good catch.
In double coverage makes the catch. He'll be short of the first down. But an incredible pass, an incredible catch there by Hall. Excuse me, by Bell from Hall. Ronald Bell listed at 5'6".
He went up there. For that one.
It's going to be 4th and 5 now.
And the offense will stay on the field.
Hall dropping back under pressure. Will evade the initial wave. He's going to try and tuck and run. He's going to be very close to the first down marker. I think he's going to be just shy. It was 4th and 7. And he'll probably be about a yard short, but a good effort there by Hall. Didn't have an opportunity to look to get rid of the ball, but quickly decided to try and run with it and came up just a yard or two short.
And that was a good move that he made. We're moving past the defense.
Offense will come back out onto the field for the Dragons. Davis in at quarterback. Handoff. Gain of a couple on the run. Clock will continue to tick away here. 6:20 remaining.
Once again, the Dragons are backed up into their own territory.
Handoff again. D-line making another big play. Holds the ball carried about another 2 or 3 yards. Bring up 3rd down. Davis in the shotgun, 4 receiver set. Back split on the backfield. He's going to go to the air. He's going to have to run with it now. Davis turns up the field, breaks the tackle across to the 40-yard line before he's finally brought down. Another great display of athleticism by the quarterback. 5'11", but great speed once he gets outside the pocket, Roderick.
And that was a good stiff arm there by Davis.
Same formation here. Davis looking to his left, has a receiver off target,
Just
missed him. It's going to stop the clock with 4:48.
Davis looking to his sidelines. Good run here by the Dragons. That was Alci Ascouf on the run. Pirates up 56-6. 4 minutes and 24 seconds left remaining in this one. Dragons once again in shotgun formation. Good defense here by the Pirates. Second and 10. Davis drops back. Good catch. That was Sid B with the reception. Davis has done an excellent job here for the Dragons on this drive, throwing the ball. Davis drops back. Under pressure, and the Pirates bring him down. Second and 22 here. Davis with a short pass to Rembert, who turns the corner. Davis drops back, goes towards the end zone, and incomplete pass. Pass was intended to Rembert, unfortunately just couldn't corral it. Will be 4th and 9 here in the fourth quarter. 1 minute and 32 seconds left remaining. Pirates are up 56-6 against the Dragons. Good defense by the Pirates. And the offense will step onto the field for the Pirates.
Illegal shift. Offense. Number 5 never got set. Penalties declined. First down.
Illegal shift on the Dragons offense. Penalty is declined. The Pirates will just take a knee here to run out the clock. Over a minute left remaining in this one. And a bad snap by the Pirates. I believe we have a safety. No safety. He just stopped before the end zone. And that's the ball game, folks. I'm Roger McLean here with Matthew Wright on ESPN Plus. The final score was 56-6, the Pirates. Thanks for watching.